I walked into the kitchen to grab a glass of wine and found my fiancé with his hands tangled in my sister's hair, lips pressed to hers like he'd forgotten I existed. For a split second, I just stood there, letting the sight burn into my brain. Instead of screaming or crying, I started laughing, loud, sharp, unhinged laughter that made them stumble apart with guilt painted all over their faces. They looked at me like I was the crazy one, but all I could think about was how pathetic it was that they thought they had the monopoly on secrets. The truth is, I'd been sneaking around with his best friend for months. It started as a drunken mistake at a party, but it turned into a habit, a secret thrill I wore like a second skin. Every lie, every cover story, every late-night text felt like a game I was winning. I thought I had control, that I held all the cards, but watching my fiancé and my sister together, I realized just how messy the table had become. The irony hit me so hard I almost choked on it. He tried to explain, stuttering apologies, while my sister just stared at the floor. I could smell the desperation in the air, the fear that I'd blow the whole thing up. But I didn't want revenge. I wanted out. The love, if it ever existed, was gone, replaced by something twisted and ugly. So instead of a fight, I poured myself that glass of wine, told them both congratulations, and walked out the door. The silence behind me was deafening. Later that night, lying next to his best friend, I felt the weight of it all settle on my chest. I wasn't better than any of them, I was just as lost, just as guilty, just as desperate for something that felt real. The twist wasn't that we'd all betrayed each other, it was that none of us really knew what we wanted in the first place. And as I stared at the ceiling, I wondered if any of us ever would.